So we are actually going to talk about a young shoe designer named Dan Sullivan. He makes a very artistic shoe. A lot of people come into the store and ask me if people actually wear these shoes or if they're collector's items, and it's a little bit of both. He started in 1999. Both of his parents were shoe designers in the 70s and 80s, and in the 90s shoes kind of got a little minimal. I think that's the best word for it. Not a lot of color, very simple, and growing up in a household with artistic shoe designers, Dan was like, this is not acceptable. People should be wearing art on their feet. So he started this brand called Irregular Choice. He does 300 styles every year by himself, designs them. He has an iconic line, which is about, I think, 45 styles, which he does every season that have different patterns and prints, and this is one of his iconics. It started in 1999. He brings back every season in a new color, and it's one of their best sellers because it's a manageable heel and people really love it, and the colors are just great if you want to wear a simple black dress. Dan has actually started a really cool collaboration with Disney, and this fall, October 30th to be exact, was the first release date they did, and it was Star Wars. I am a huge Star Wars fan, like huge Star Wars fan, and our 3rd anniversary is November, so me wanting to see the movie and get ready for this anniversary, I was like, why don't we have this huge Star Wars anniversary party? So we ordered more styles than I've ever ordered from any company, and we got in over 100 shoes of the Star Wars collection. And October 30th, I was flying to New Orleans at 8 a.m. I could launch the shoes online, and I did. And in 2 hours, I'd almost sold out of 100 shoes. It was crazy, my best day ever. People were super excited. I think also because I'm a huge Star Wars fan, I was freaking out for so long about these shoes. And when they came in, it was just like, it was like Christmas morning for me. I know Dan grew up being a huge Star Wars fan. So when Disney got the rights, he really pursued them to start collaborations with them. This is one of my favorites. There was an R2-D2 heel that sold out worldwide in an hour. This is my favorite. It's a lightsaber heel. It actually lights up. I don't know if you guys can see that in the camera. But also, it makes lightsaber noises, which is really fun when you're walking around town and your shoes start making noises. A little plug here, but Kendra at Quirks of Art has these shoes, and she always wears them, and she's like, oh, don't worry, it's just an intergalactic war going on between my feet. It's cool. So that's a really cool one. Their second collaboration actually happened February 26th, and it was Alice in Wonderland. There is a new Alice in Wonderland movie coming out, and Disney decided to stick with their original artwork from the animated movie for this release just because it's more dear to their heart. This shoe is absolutely insane. It has a teapot heel, the teacup, and then a layer of cake for the platform. We had an Alice actually heel, and she sold out worldwide within 30 minutes. They were not expecting Alice in Wonderland to top Star Wars sales, and they did. The site crashed, not mine, but Irregular Choices, their site crashed. They were sending people to all of their other small businesses, which is great. They're all about small business. Me as a small business, I'm actually one of their flagship stores in the US, which is pretty cool because I'm not producing the kind of volume other shoe websites would, but they are very true to that, and it's just a really cool company with artistic feels. And they even design, like, the inside of the shoe is Alice in Wonderland, and the bottom. They always paint the bottom of the shoes. And that's Irregular Choice.